What's up, folks? We're back for some more Star Citizen. We're on our way to do some contracts. See if I can check them out from here. Oh, I've got my track IR going on right now, so we'll see how this works. I don't need that. Let's look at the mercenary contracts. Some bounty hunter stuff, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get in position, I think. Which we're getting close to. Alright, we have dropped back in. I don't know if I need my track IR. It might make people vomit. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna take it off. I'm not used to fighting with it, so... Let's just turn it off. Okay, so we're going to look for some contracts. You got the ECN alerts. These are usually worth a lot. Let's go do it. This one should have a little spiciness to it. So these are kind of like the emergency alerts that you would get out at sea, I guess. Where you're trying to find out, oh, well, you have a duty to respond. Somebody's calling for help. These are kind of intermittent. They pop up. And we're gonna go try to get them. Sometimes it's just like one ship. Sometimes it's like 4. it's kind of a crapshoot. All right, where is this bad boy? It's on the other side of the planet. Okay. Well, we're gonna set up a little pip to go get it. Plan some navigation routes. So they have navigation beacons around planets and stuff. That lets you quickly jump around it. I am currently flying a dropship, but this thing is a tank and it has a huge fuel tank, so it's actually really good, and it's one of the more successful dogfighters out there right now. Just because of its ability to eat rounds and light people up. Alright, we're coming in. I'm taking off cruise control. Coming in a little slower than normal. If you're in the red on your throttle on that little left slider that I'm moving right now, you have less maneuverability, but you can go faster. It's called like, what is it? Space Cruise Mode, SCM. I don't know, they've changed the name so many times. I think there's the guy we're trying to help. Gotta protect him. Let's see what we got. Sometimes this is an ambush, and then you get attacked by like 5 enemies. There we go. Let's lock on. And away. Oh, we're gonna light this dude up. Firing both my fixed gun in the front, the other one's kind of gimbalized. This thing uses all ballistic weapons by default loadout. There goes part of his ship. Move! Hostile down. What did we get? Anything? Nothing? Come on, civilian. You know you want me to... you know you have guys that you want me to kill. Okay, well that was easy. So that was an easy one. There are much bigger ships out there that we can do bounties for. But that was an easy, cool 10,000 bucks. So the thing with space is it's a little different, right? theoretically you have momentum. I can turn off, I can decouple, so it kind of takes away the fancy flight model. And now I just keep traveling in that direction if I flip around. Almost hitting that piece of space junk. There's a lot of changes coming to the flight model though, and so you see it slowly start pushing back that way. Atmospheric flight is about to get awesome. Oh, I've had my acceleration turned way down for a while. So I have an acceleration limiter here tied to a lever, if you will. And then my throttle, and then my throttle limiter over here tied to another slider. There's a lot of control. Let's look at another contract. Let's go do something else. There's all these contracts that are procedurally generated. If you go to personal, that's where you have like actual mission givers and stuff. This one, you have to go break out prisoners. So I don't want crime stat. And I don't know that I can do it solo. But you can also do stuff for pirates and stuff. Bad dudes. And we're going to go to mercenary. Alright, there is one for ground stuff. You mainly want to look for stuff in the same system that you're in. Over here by Rushin, it's a great place to do combat. You can see what the threat is. Large multi-crew crafts. Okay. Do we want to go for that guy? Let's do it. It's funny because these aren't really worth much. I don't think they're worth the risk. Because you're really splitting hairs on the amount of money you get for it. But, for the sake of doing something interesting, let's go do it. So the goal is to take out one ship, right? You don't have to kill everything. Target is that guy. 11. Let's push up on him. Come on, I'm out of range. Let's lock 2 missiles on him. Two away. Yep, that's a bigger ship. That's an actual drop ship. And he's got escorts. Oh, he's server's a little janky today, it looks like. The nice thing about using this tank of a ship is you can pretty much just hold on your target and just eat rounds. Whoa, whoa, he lagged. We collided there. Alright, you want to fire at me, bud? Take on some of these little guys. Come on. Ooh, I'm taking some damage there. Ooh, got him good. And there he goes. A nice little poof. Alright, where is this guy? come on. Give him the soft underbelly. Actually, that should be a really hard underbelly. It is a dropship. Come on, you big bastard. Doing a few laps around him here.
Son of a bitch.
And away. Just keep strafing around him. Now, eventually there's going to be physicalized components where basically, instead of the ship just having a health pool, stuff just blows up. You actually have components that will damage, like the engines or the coolant plant, you know, power plant, that kind of stuff will break down. And then it'll require engineering to go through and fix for you. Let's get closer, we're getting a little far away. Yeah, this thing can take a pounding. Where are you at? You do have to manage heat, because your weapons will take some, generate some heat and then shut down on you. And there he goes. Let's take out his buddies, just for the hell of it. Now, I find it more fun to fight in the smaller fighter craft, personally. They're more maneuverable, more nimble. It's a little more difficult. This thing, as you saw, I could just basically do circles around that guy. This guy's shield's holding up quite nicely. You're next, little buccaneer. I'm almost out of ammo. I'm gonna have to refit. Yeah, I've just been burning through ammo on this thing. Let's catch this guy. Got him from afar. Okay, let's take this guy out. Just because we can. And there goes the missile. Yeah, the fixed guns are a little more difficult to hit with. Getting close to these asteroids here. That's never good. This is where you gotta kind of kick in the strafing and the afterburners to avoid crashing in a big bastard like this. Or just don't go as fast. There he goes. Clear the threat. Hit my little brake, counter thrust. Alright, while we're at it, we're gonna go check out a ground pounding contract. Look, the illegal occupants, basically a mining site, has been occupied by some squatters. Gotta remember, these are for corporate contracts. This is not government contracts. Alright, let's initiate that spool. Go to Hurston. Then we'll go charging in.
Quantum travel initiated.
Now these are going to get harder in the next patch that comes out. There's more AI, FPS stuff going on. So they're not just dumb, but this will give you a good idea of some of the variety of combat that can happen in the game.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, we need to go to this site, the Ishmael. Waiting on the spool, and we're going.
Quantum travel initiated.
Now these sites do have air defense. I think we're going. Looks like one of my engines is damaged. It's spitting sparks. Alright, we're coming in. We gotta fly the last little bit. Now I like to fly nape of the earth. You have two options. You can try to destroy the air defense or land outside of it and pump it in. That was loud. Oh my god. Let's get ourselves down there. No, this planet is huge, but I mean, just think about this. There's going to be about 100 systems in here. Oh, I'm on decoupled mode. Let's couple them back up. There are just going to be a massive amount of planets. Now, there's going to be a lot of nothing on those planets, but they're adding fauna, flora, all kinds of stuff. Players can stake their claims, build their own bases. Whenever this gets to MMO status, it's going to be great. It's just going to take so long. There are stealth mechanics. They don't really work right now. You can click the stealth here and your power will go way down. Power availability, so your shields will be lower, your thrust will be lower. I could just go over here and set my engines to full power. Now my shields are gone. But I want full power, baby. Let's come in a little faster. We'll get out, do a little pre-combat check when we get down there. Looks like there's a little bit of storm down on the ground. Slow her down a little bit. Got trees. We're on that side of the planet, I guess. It's not a whole lot of cover, so I may have to take out the air defense systems. Unfortunately, they're just ballistic based. Let's bring her down in speed. Now, they don't pop up until they go online, and they don't go online until you get close. Come on. There it is.
Starboard shield under fire. Shield. Rear shield under fire.
One down.
Proximity alert. Starboard. Head shield under fire. Starboard shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Rear shield under fire. Port shield under fire.
Suck it, turret boy.
Under fire. Starboard shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Head shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Shield. Proximity alert. Deck.
Alright, this one I'm just going to avoid. Kick out the landing gear. And gently land this bad boy. I usually kill the engines. I'll leave the power on. Open the back door. And we'll get out of the seat. There's no hostiles outside besides those turrets. Everything else is inside. Pistol, we have one spare mag for. Ballistic rifle, we got plenty of ammo for. Long gun, which I don't think I need. Am I still getting shot? My ship's getting shot. I gotta move it or it's gonna get blown up and I'm gonna get stranded out here. Or I'm gonna have to go frag that thing. One of the two. The turrets will not shoot you on the ground. Getting a little bit of wind out here. There's one of the turrets we blew up. Big old guns. Let's sneak up on this and try to blow it up with grenades. Okay, that was a weird roll. It's probably gonna be a no. Okay, well, it's a fun attempt. Hey, there's a tug. Those are fun to drive, by the way. All right, we're going with the battle rifle here. Now you can see we've got 8 hostiles to take out. They generally have a good starting position that's similar every time, but they react differently almost every time I come here. First one's usually up in here in the first room. Not paying attention. One down. Can use this cover, see if any react, because they sometimes do. Always pile your corners. It's a good thing to do in any room clearing. Thought I heard movement out there. Took a round. So we got that guy over there. Let's see if we can frag him. Took him. Nice. So I think a lot of people are used to doing full auto in all these games. I'm used to doing like single round shots. Well placed shots on point targets. I'm gonna heal up. Let's scope out the downstairs real quick before we go blazing in. You can pick up their weapons, by the way, and use them. Oh, shit. Oh, sometimes they charge you, man. Sometimes they get aggressive. Oh, we blew up that guy. Shit. Gotta move from cover to cover. It's usually the best option. Do a combat reload. Now those magazines do persist with their round count, so it's good to do that, but then eventually you need to replace them. Another one down. The AI is not very good at using cover right now, but that is fixed. Or there's an attempt to fix it in the next patch. One guy left. Where is he at? I think that's it, right? No, I guess there's one more. Oh, little lag. Oh, you sneaky little bugger. Shot him right in the butt. Alright, we cleared the hostiles. There's some money. Now, theoretically, I could grab those and bring them back to my ship. Let's see what happens if I carry this. Will I drop my rifle? No, there we go. So I've got one of theirs. Still fires. There's a little bit of iron sight action there. Because I think if you take these, you can then walk around, throw it on your ship, and then you've got it persistently. So you can easily farm weapons at these, I guess. But that was basically the ins and outs of combat. Actually, this is not a tutorial. This is just me doing stuff at request, and it's something I like doing. Go ahead and own up. Now there will be far more complicated missions eventually, but these are kind of like placeholder easy missions. And you might have to do more long-range infiltration, I would assume, where you gotta land off-site, drop off a ground vehicle or something, and then do a ground assault on this. The Theaters of War game mode that's being tested is kind of that idea. It's basically combined arms stuff. I think I could take my helmet off here. I think. I don't want to try and die right away. Like I'm out of guns, or out of ammo on my main guns in the front, the fixed ones, and then my Gatling gun still has some ammo. But we're gonna head back to Area 18. No, not Area 18. Person. There we go. Now, they kind of just float there right now, but whatever. I guess I don't have any magazines for this bad boy. Huh. Interesting. So, yeah, dropship. You can see all that stuff there. Oh, there's another emergency alert. Okay, fire up the engines.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Up we go. Still got that turret going. I don't like him.
Depleted.
Well, I'm out of ammo, so that ain't happening.
Landing gear.
And we're away. Let's do a little navigating. And we're gonna navigate to Lorville. How far away is that? Pretty far, so we're gonna have to go out of the atmosphere and then navigate back down. Oop. I never closed my door. It's a good thing I have a toggle for that on my throttle. Alright, I think we're far enough out at this point. You can do these spline jumps. You used to not be able to do this. Just go from a place on the planet to another place. Where is it at? There it is. Where you had to kind of go out of the atmosphere, hit one of those few markers, and then fly your ass down there, which that may come eventually. Just think they kept it in there for now where it'll make things a little easier for moving back and forth. You gotta kind of tailor the game to your audience, and if most people only have a little time to play every day, they can't take, 3 hours to get down to Planetside or something.
Quantum travel.
Oh god, I forgot that thing is still stupid loud. Alright, we're gonna come in for a nice little landing at the landing pad. Let's bring this down a little bit. So Lorville's a pretty big city as well. It's not like Area 18, which is a city planet. Alright, we gotta come in. This is a very specific location you have to dock with. So we're gonna go to contact ATC and then the land. Alright, broke through that top cloud layer. There's another player. Flying a caterpillar. Probably doing some cargo runs. There's another one. Caterpillar's great for cargo. Although with the new flight model, you might want to reassess that as far as like dropping stuff off on the ground. So that thing is going to be a brick. Alright, let's try to contact ATC. Okay, that's broken again. So we gotta go here. Power cycle in your ship will fix that, but I'm not doing that in atmosphere. Alright, we're coming in. Requested a landing space.
We have a pad that's open.
Got somebody that's hostile. Take off that cruise control. Somebody's hostile over there and they're little Pisces. Clearly they have a little crime stack going on. Is that door gonna open for me? It'd be nice if it did. Alright, slowly doing that. Just wait for the doors to open. Sweep the wings back, drop their landing gear, that way we don't crack it on something. Bring it in. Level her out. And we're coming
Proximity
down.
alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Head. Landing.
And down we go.
Landing complete.
Engines offline. Weapon systems offline.
And we are out in our hangar. Well, the hangar. Theoretically, I should be able to pick this up and carry it around with me. That's kind of a workaround. I don't think you can shoot still, but there used to be a way to get out there and kill AI. I crashed the game. Okay, it didn't like that. It didn't like that, but that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the experience. Game is still in alpha. We ran out of ammo. Did a couple of contracts. It's all good though. Take it easy, folks. Enjoy your weekend.